All right, in this video, I just wanted to talk just a little bit more about glowing objects. So I actually came in, let me pull in my region here. So what I did, I came into my object, or my color, my material, and I've set the color to 0, or excuse me, let me try that again, to yellow. And then I've set the luminance color to a different color. I've set it to this purple, just so we could tell the difference between the color of the object and what is bouncing off the wall behind it. So I've got my white wall behind here, and I just set it to regular white. Let's see what happens if we turn on reflectance. Well, that's clearly not what I want, so I'm going to actually unselect that and leave it just a flat white wall. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Okay, and then I'm going to go to the render settings. And just watch what happens if I change these. If I turn the object glow off, not really anything is happening, but look what happens when I turn global illumination off. Global illumination is at times very, very similar to ambient occlusion, but it's how light affects other objects. And again, that does sound like a lot like ambient occlusion, and to me it does as well. But I think it renders in slightly different ways. So if I turn that off, I can see the difference between ambient occlusion. That's getting rid of my shadows in the background. Global illumination changes things quite drastically. All right. Now, some other things you can do is you can come in and you can play with some settings in here and just see, what these things do. How does this change your view? I mean, it's a big topic. I don't know everything in here. Let's see what happens if I turn this up to 100%. All right. And so this is a good way to get to know what these things do that, and obviously Googling. But I like keeping my window open here as I'm changing these settings is very, very helpful to figuring out what's going on here. All right, so let's see. Let's go high, see if that changes anything. Not really. All right, now if I go to render this now and say render it to the picture window, you'll see that it takes a little longer because I've got more effects turned on. All right, but there's my beautiful glowing lantern throwing a purple light on the wall behind it. In the next tutorial, I'm going to talk a little bit about working with layers.